Hey there. Well, you can tell I'm using a little bit of green screen here. Um, so I thought I'd come on and just do a video. Just that it seems to be a glaring need that there's not a lot of literature about LinkedIn Live and how it works in creative mode. So I thought I'd just come on and do a quick video that will share with you three pro tips as well as three heads up as to things to be aware of when you use a LinkedIn Live uh, in creative mode. So if you don't know me, I'm Robert Lee, and we're currently streaming a simulcast on my LinkedIn profile, the Shala Productions YouTube channel, as well as a Facebook group that I serve as admin with John Kowaleski, Jack Sedell, and great moderator like hang on, um, Paul Weber. Sorry, Paul, and just a great assist with Matt Haas. So here's a scoop. When you when you use when you're in the creative mode, one of the great things about it is that when you have LinkedIn Live, you're when you do go live like I am now, it takes the video and replace your existing banner to show that you're live. So, and just pardon me, I just had to I meant to write this down. Where'd it go? Okay. So, let me just give you a little bit of a heads up here. For how does it work in creative mode, the three pro tips are placement, use of visual, profile as reference. I'll get into that. The pro heads up, when you do have LinkedIn Live and it's showing up in your banner, there's no audio, so there's no way for people to hear it when they see it. So for them to be able to hear what you're saying, they'll have to click on the video. So, and it only lasts in real time. So once you go off air, the live video that's on the banner feed then goes away. Then it's a matter of making sure that either people connected to you, or if you give people a heads up about the video as to where they can find it. But at the moment, as you're going live, they'll see it in your profile. And the important thing is that you do need access to LinkedIn Live for it to be able to work, which I know that's a Captain Obvious statement there. So those were the three pro heads up. Now the pro tip, now in LinkedIn, your profile on the hang on the lower left corner, you have your face kind of like in the way. So you want to be able to make sure that when you're on live, it's good to the second point, which is making sure you have the visuals. In that you want to make sure that if they're not hearing what you're saying, that at least they know what's about. So in this case, hang on. You want to make sure that you have some visuals with some text to be able for people to hear. But more importantly, you want to make sure you're conscious of the space. So in this case, where you know that the lower left corner of your profiles is kind of blocked by your head, to make sure you could try to use space, whether it's the upper right, in the center, and that way they can see like what the video is about. So it's just a matter of just making things easier for people to know what your video is about. Sorry about that. Make sure that people know what your video is about, so that people can, when they go click in, they'll know what's about. So, that's an example of placement. So in this case, if you're gonna have like a lower thirds, it's good to try to use like the center of it. And I think my logo might have been cut off over there. So get that out there. So that's another thing to be conscious of. And the fact that because it is being showing in real time in your banner, if people want to know where it is, you can always promote it and say, hey, just go to my profile. You'll see the video there, and they click on it because I've had some people mentioning that they have a hard time being able to share or at least bring attention as where people can find a link. So that's the best way to be able to let people know where you're streaming, so that people can go to it. Um, and that's a great value. That the more you make it easier for people uh, to watch, the better they'll be able to know where to go and what to do. Um, Apologize here. Just something had frozen here for a second. Okay. So and at the moment I'm unable to take questions at the time. So if anyone have any questions about what I've gone through, just leave them in the comments and I'll get to them and make every effort possible to get to them as soon as I can. It's just that as they roll out the creative mode, there's not a lot of literature out there or videos that address how LinkedIn Live works in creative mode. So that led me to just create the video quickly so that people have a reference that they can use and go to. So that way they know where they'll have at least a tangible video they can see. Like, okay, that's how LinkedIn Live works in creative mode. Okay, you don't hear the audio. All right, okay, it only lasts in real time because it's not till like unless you have LinkedIn Live, uh, you have no way of knowing it to be able to test yourself. And since I'm fortunate to have the access to it, I'm able to kind of play around and just get a real sense of creator mode. The other one that if even if you don't have LinkedIn Live, the other neat thing about it is within your profile, you can actually create like a 30-second video that'll swap out of your photo. Just know that at the moment you can only use a mobile phone to do that. So it's just a matter of just making sure you're in a quiet place to be able to create the video, and it's almost like most people use it as a 30-second pitch, and I did one shortly. Of course, I was dressed differently, as to be able to give people a better sense of who I am and what I do and what I try to do. So those were the tips. So let me just show again that it's the pro tips again are just be aware of your placement when you're using any overlays, text. Just make sure you want to at least try to keep it center or to the right. Um, you know, uh, I think because when they see your video firsthand on the banner, they may not know what it's about. So anytime you're able to provide a visual reference or maybe even like just a title card as to what this is about, and let me just get that up there again. Like that's you want to be able to keep something ongoing so that way they'll know like what your video is about. And the other being is that in terms of helping people find where your LinkedIn Live is when you're going live, just tell them to go to your profile and they'll be able to see it and they can click on the video and be able to listen in because they won't be able to hear the audio. I'm not sure if that's done by design just to get people to click and watch the video. So, um, and just know that it's only up there to the duration of when you're live. Once you're off the air, it goes away. So, um, let me just see if I can pull that up there. Uh, no whammies. Apologize there. Let me see if I can pull that in, just so you can see what I'm saying. Okay. Pardon me for being quiet. Just that, just had to reestablish the link to be able to bring that up. And if I can find this. All right. Let's see if this will do it. Okay. So here's an example. I know it's frozen right now. It should be moving. Let me just refresh that. So that's just to demonstrate that um, I'm trying to keep the audio low because I don't want to get any feedback, but it'll show the video in real time. Leave it that my connection is just misbehaving, and that they'll see you live, and it's just that they can't hear you, so that they would have to click on to be able to hear you. Um, well, like they say, anything can happen. So, um, and that's where they say join live, and that's where you do the click in, and then they'll bring you over there. Apologize for the wigginess there. Trust me, it was it was working earlier there. Um, so those are some of the things that keep in mind when you're using LinkedIn Live, and to be able to use it to your advantage. But yeah, I mean, if anyone have any questions about LinkedIn Live in creative mode, let me know. I've been doing a lot of testing, and a lot of people like to pick my brain about it, and I'll be glad to help share what I know. I know that that's the one thing that's always been tricky to find, whether you're on YouTube or even trying to find the posts in LinkedIn as to any resources related to LinkedIn Live. So just I'm glad to be able to answer any questions regarding that. Um, and oh, I think I got the work. Oh wait. So that's when it takes you to the LinkedIn Live your video. And earlier, there it is. I think you saw it earlier. It would then it would be going live, and apologize, it's misbehaving. So again, so this was about how does LinkedIn Live work in creative mode. And again, if anyone have any questions, feel free to reach out to me. I left the information in the description as the best way to reach me, whether you can connect or reach out to me on LinkedIn Live. I also have a Instagram account where it's hey, it's Robert Lee, and the YouTube channel is Shalala Productions, where you'll also find this copy of the video as well. So, and just one other thing. I've also had released information the past couple weeks about the video production budgeting guideline. For a limited time, it is free. So, and to be able to, all you need to do to request it just to sign up, and you also join as also be join on the mailing list, and that link is in the description as well. So, that's about it. So, hope everyone's doing well. And again, if there's any questions, just be sure to leave them in the comments, and I'll get to them as soon as I can. So, thanks for watching, and I hope everyone's staying safe and be well.